Alright, welcome back. If you can't tell from looking at the sky, I have been doing a butt ton of mining. Spent about 6 to 8 hours yesterday just mining around looking for that monazite, and I finally found it. I've got a stack and a half. I still got a whole lot of the vein to get cleared out. I found it late in my 8 hours of mining. This is the main thing that you get out of it, which is basically serum. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's like the sarin gas, I think I've heard in movies. I think it's called sarin. Uh, it also gives you a little bit of neodymium and rare earth for the gravel stuff, so it's going to be like the same for the byproducts. So you get rare earth out of it when you electrolyze it or centrifuge it, and then you get serum. Serum. You get this white stuff that starts with a C, and then carbon and fluorine, oxygen. So right now it really doesn't have much use for us. So it's just going to sit there in a box. You'll notice I finally got these boxes moved out of the way, waiting on stuff to process. I've been kind of sitting around thinking about different things that I need to do and getting little jobs done. Um, but one of the things we're doing today, which is not the circuits, is putting in a transformer. When I was sitting here thinking about trying to save room in this place, the first thing that popped in my head was taking all of these rolling machines and kind of making them into one rolling machine. It's going to be one big rolling machine. And so that's what I wanted to do today. But I'm going to have to pop these three faces off. But I got to dig up the boxes first. Let's see. They should be under the blue ones, you dummy, not under the machine itself. All right. And to save power, I'm going to use my dolly here and pull them out and set them over out of the way. And I need some of these for other machines, so this will be a way that I won't have to make any more bat boxes, because I'm going to use the CSU to power all of them. Alright, so let's see. Pop this one out. You go there. And remember to be very careful if you try this. Don't touch your Gregtech machines with this dolly, or you're going to have a crap dolly that won't do anything and a missing machine. It's really, really annoying. And I don't know if Java developers are still working on 1.7 or if they're on to 1.8, 1.9, which now I hear that Mojang's already starting the snapshots for 1.10. 1.9 just got released. You guys not take a frickin' break or what? And we've already got the issue of everybody. Just take an axe? I thought you could use a wrench to get the chests up. Apparently not. I'm gonna look it up real quick and see here. It might be an axe because it's wood based. Which, if it is, it kind of stinks because, yeah, I ain't got an axe right now. I'm gonna have to make an axe, but I'll just make a flint one. Because actually, I found out flint is a good way of getting your yeah, that stuff. Silicon dioxide to get silicon. And early on, I use a lot of flint tools. So I have a lot of flint scrap. So that's a good way to get, without having to dig up half of a desert to do it. You can just recycle your flint scrap to get it. And you'll notice I've almost filled up my storage area here already in my table. I'm probably going to end up making 3 or 4 tables. Okay, this one has stuff in it. A lot of my boxes still have things in them that I'm working with, or I just made a little bit extra at one time. So clean a little bit of this out. Input will have nothing. This one I know has a lot of stuff in it. This has a little bit. Guess I can make my boots while we're here. I don't know what ever happened to my boots and all the wandering around I did yet. I thought that's how I made these. I made boots with steel leaf plate. Oh, I think I got to curve them. Yeah, I got to curve 2 of them. Okay. Just make them with the steel leaves. Just throw them in there. It won't curve them? Why won't you curve? Go back one down. So how do we do you? 16. Roll bender. Oh, I took the power out already, dummy. That's why it won't do it. Alright. That was just dumb. Alright, let's come look at these other ones. You're empty. You're empty. Pop these out of here. And you're gonna be empty. I'm just gonna sit these over here out of the way for the moment. Just gotta be careful not to hit the machine. And I also want to move that loom down. This setup over here, I want to move this down so some of that, when I walk through here, I like having a little more room. So when I put this together, I'm going to put it probably about right here. And that way I can have plenty of room to build around it. Go ahead and put that down, let it start charging. Made an extra CSU that I don't need. I do need those. While I was down there mining, I found 2 dungeons. So I actually have 3 ender lily seeds finally. I was talking to XAR a while back about needing ender pearls. And he's like, well, why don't you just plant some ender lilies? I was like, well, if I had some, I gladly would, but I have yet to find any. And I found a bunch of dungeons and at least 1 or 2 mine shafts and haven't found any. Alright, so I want to make sure I do this right here. So I put this down. I'm guessing all of these are the outputs. This is the one input. Okay. So let's pick this back up. And just to be safe, we're going to turn this way. because I know it's going to do that. And now we're going to turn that way. And for now, I'm going to pop that out of there. Or pop that in there, I should say. Now, let's see. I'm going to have that one there. I'm going to put this one, debating on how I want to do this, because I could put them like around it, like put one here, and then pop this face off. Let's get these out of here for now. And then put that there, pop its face back on. So then I've got one facing that way, one facing that way. You know what I could do, actually? Because if I do it like this, I really don't have any room to move this stuff. So I don't want to do that. And no, I can't do that because then it's going to be in the way of the input for that one. Well, this is my original idea, was to do this. So I think for now, that's what I'm going to do, is just stack them up. And I'm actually probably not doing this exactly the way I should, because what I was thinking was stack them in the order of the pictures on the front, because you'll see that one's got 2, that one's got 2, that one's got 3, that one's got 4, and then this one's just weird. But I guess this is actually working out kind of right. Now I just got to remember which one is which again. It's taken me so long to remember which machine was which. And now I'm moving them all around. I'm going to forget again which one's which. And up there. Especially with them two, because the front looks exactly the same. You. Come to Papa. You need to go up there and turn that way. Alright, so that's those 4. Now I just got this one left. Pop the front first, because these are just like the Gregtech 5s. They go by their direction they're facing, not the face of it. So if you don't move the controller, it'll be on the side rather than on the front. I learned that the hard way because I couldn't figure out where my thing went. Alright, so I should be able to pop this. Damn, double click. Now I gotta go get my wire cutters, which I need anyways because I gotta set the wires up here. Alright, so you go back in and do that, 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 and that. Now everything should be connected, and everything should be getting 64 or 32. So let's put these back on the front. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so there's all our rolling machines. Now we just need to turn that way. And the transformer's blinking like it's not got enough power. Now it's steady like it does. All right. So let's give it a test and see if we did this right. We need the rolling mill, right? Or the roll bender. I think we need the roll bender. Can tell by looking inside. Yeah, that's the one we need right there. Alright, so I'm going to set you up with these first. Give me my drill. Get rid of this one. And you can go down there now. And I'm going to have to get some more granite over here and pop it in there, fill in my holes. Oh crap. Okay, well, he re-enabled the explosions. But why did it explode? Why did that explode? This is an... Oh, you're an idiot. Oh, wait a minute. I think the transformer's backwards. No, it's not backwards. Energy in is 128. Energy out is 32. So it's not backwards. So why did it explode? Did it take the 4 amps and add them all together? All right, I gotta ask Greg about that because that's weird. Because that should be just fine unless it is adding all of them voltages together. Oh, well, now I got 2 machines to remake and 3 motors to remake. And I'm gonna have to make some more wires, but I don't understand what he did that's different from Gregtech 5 because that should have worked on Gregtech 5 way. It should have stayed the same voltage, but only went up by the amperage. Is there a max amperage these things can handle? 16 to 64 EU a tick. It does not say 1 amp minimum. Alright, I gotta try this here. If I put this back on here, turn it back down there, and I put that there, that there. Alright, why are you not getting power? These things should be turned on right now. Because that is on, and the transformer is not powering now. Why is the transformer not powering? This is set to output, set to nothing. So what is the issue here? I hit it down and it's not getting power. Huh. Because those should start right up whether they have a machine attached or not. Let's go ahead and stick one on here. And yeah, it's definitely not doing anything, and the transformer's not putting out light either. It didn't backwards blow things up, did it? Well, it shouldn't matter. The transformer has power. Yeah, that's still down there just fine. Gotta check my power. Okay. Now I'm really confused. Thanks, Greg, for warning me that you re-enabled explosions. That's quite nice of you. Something you could have warned us of. Now that would have been, I would have deemed as being important to put in the change log. I don't know about some of the other things he puts in there thinking they're important, but re-enabled explosions, that to me should have been in there. Okay, well, so much for that. I'm going to go ahead and do the other thing I was going to do real quick, and then end this and go ask Greg what the hell. Crap. And I think I'm one short. I was planning on rolling an aluminum plate, so I don't think I have an aluminum plate ready. Crap. Crap on a cracker. Yeah, I am short an aluminum plate, and I can't roll it, and I'm not using that extruder for a plate because that thing's expensive. I only use those for pipes and rubber plates, rubber wire covering thingy boppers. All right, so I was going to make a pair of scissors so I can go trim the leaves off my rubber trees, and because I'm actually running out of rubber and need to get some more, but I guess I'll do that later since I don't have a rolling machine anymore. And I will talk to you guys later and hopefully have an answer to why the hell that blew up. Have a good one.